Hello, how are you? I just thought I'd come on and share this new technique I just found that I saw Leanne Graff do. So it's a really great technique and uses your ink pads, and I thought it would be a bit of fun. So pop in and say hello if you're here, and send me some thumbs up and some hearts. I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and share this video. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Libby Dyson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. And yeah, I'm coming to you today sort of a bit unprepared. No makeup, hair's not done. Hi Kathy House, how are you? So I just thought I'd share with you this technique and just remind you about a couple of things. Today's the very last day of the bonus days. Spend $90, get a $9 coupon to redeem in September. It's the last day you can get the watercolor pencils set 2 and the Colour Your Season bundle, or the blended season bundle, which I'll show you again when I turn the video around. So last day to get these today, and that will get you a $9 coupon. Hello Arlene, how are you? So yeah, so they're just the reminders, and if you'd like to book a party, whether it's online or in person, for September, and when your sales reach $400, you can get the free Dashing Along Designer Series paper pack, which is 12 by 12, and yeah, it's lovely. So anyway, I'm not going to spend a long time chatting with you. We're just going to get inky. Alright, so this is the card I've made. Very quickly, you can see I've had a bit of fun with it, and yes, I got a bit inky, but it's really easy to do, and it's a great background, and you use glossy cardstock and your ink. So for this one, I've used Night of Navy, Merry Merlot, Crushed Curry, and Mossy Meadow. So they're the colours I've used for this one. And I've used the new Stamp Set Winter Woods, which is available in the holiday catalogue starting on the 5th of September. And I've used the sentiment from the blended season. And it's the very last day to order this today and get it with the framelits. They've got these beautiful stitched shapes, and yeah, just gorgeous. You can do so much with them. I'll be using them a lot even after it's retired. So thanks Arlene. Last day, watercolor pencils assortment 2, also the last day. So get in and order them now, and you get your $9 coupon to redeem in September. Alright, so we're going to do this technique. So I'm just going to move a few things out of the way, and you need glossy cardstock for this. When you stamp on glossy cardstock, you need to use Stays On as well. That'll be right. I haven't got a piece open, have I? That wasn't very well organised, was it? You need to use Stays On as well with your glossy cardstock. Just remember that when you're making cards, we're not actually going to make a whole card. We're just going to do the project. So I like to cut my A4 into 14.9 by 21, and then I cut it again at 10.5. That gives me a card front to use. Now I'm going to cut that down probably to 9.5 for the card I've got in mind. So I'll cut 1 centimetre off the end there and make that 13.9. So in Imperial, that's 5.5 by 8.5 cut at 4 1/4 and take 1/4 of an inch off, so that's 5 1/4 by 4 if my maths is correct. Okay, so we've got our piece of glossy cardstock. Hello Katrina, how are you? Long time no hear. Alright, so this is our glossy cardstock and we're going to sort of try and emulate this type of look, and we're going to use Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Balmy Blue, Pool Party and Coastal Cabana. So don't forget, I've also got my ink pad special going at the moment. Buy 5 and I will send you a 6th one that you choose free. So you just email me with the name of the 6th one and I will get that sent out to you, and I'll donate $12 to the Farmers Drought Appeal through the Red Cross. Alright, so we're going to start with Coastal Cabana, and you usually start with your palest one first, and I'm going to start sort of in the middle-ish for this one, and we're still going to use Winter Woods, and we'll probably still use Blended Season for the sentiment. But you sort of come in and, I don't know, sort of like a swishing motion you use. Alright, so come in and swish away in about the middle, and if you get these little sort of blobby bits that you don't really like, just get a sponge and come in and sponge over that. Take that sort of look away if you don't like it. Make sure next time you use your sponge that you turn it around and use a different edge. And then I'm going to come in with Pool Party. Sorry, you start from dark and go to light. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, alright, so Pool Party's the next one. My Pool Party might need a bit of ink. Alright, so sort of swish it across. And that's very pale, isn't it? Alright, never mind. We're going to hope that this works out. And then I'm going to go to Balmy Blue. These are our new ink pads. Gorgeous ink pads, and Balmy Blue up here, and you can sort of swish around a bit. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of a bit of that extra swishing with a sponge. Alright, and then I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to use the lighter of the purple, so Highland Heather. It's sort of like a swishing motion. And then lastly I'm going to use some Gorgeous Grape and see how we go. So don't forget to like and share this video for me. I'd be ever so grateful. And if you like my business page, you'll find out when I'm doing other Facebook Lives. So make sure you like my business page. Alright, so that's all the swishing we're going to do. Come in with my bit of sponge again. Alright, so yeah, try not to do that. Try not to get ink on there. That's why I've got the tissue here. Alright, so then I'm going to come in with my Stays On. And we use Stays On so it stays on the glossy cardstock. If you use Memento or one of the others, you'll find that the image slips off. Alright, I'm just going to come in and use this tree image from Winter Woods. This was something a little bit different. Alright, then I'm going to ink that up really well with Stays On. So have I still got anybody here, or have you all disappeared? Give me a thumbs up or a heart or something so I know you're still with me. Alright, so here's my tree. Now when you're using Stays On, you do need to go straight down and hold it. So otherwise on the glossy card it tends to want to slip. So straight down and just give it a bit of a push. Hello Carrie, how are you? Kay, hello. Alright, so don't forget to like and share this video. Alright, so there's my tree. Must have missed inking a few bits, but never mind. I'm just going to spray that with my Stampin' Mist because I don't want Stays On to stay on it. Alright, and then we need a sentiment. I never seem to have enough thank you cards. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm always running out of thank you cards. And don't forget, last day to buy your blended season and last day to buy your watercolour pencils. Assortment 2. They may come back in a later publication, but they may not too, so you don't want to miss out. Oh, thanks, Carrie. Alright, so just got to check that I have it the right way up. How many of us have been caught that way? Okay, so I'm going to come in about there. This one's going to be slightly different to the other one. So here it is here. Okay, so that's the one I did previously. And it's just swiping your ink across your glossy cardstock. And I saw this technique done by Leanne Graff. It's really good. Now I'm just going to whack my heat gun over this for a second to make sure it's dry. If I look at it, I don't know that you can see that in the video, but I can see it's still wet. Okay, I pronounced that dry. Alright, now here's another messy bit. I'm going to still use my Stays On, and I've got my tissue to hold my card. Alright, so what I'm going to do is come in and just sort of swipe on and off in a bouncing motion along my card to get sort of like a blackish sort of edge. This is the artistic side. Alright, then I'm going to turn that around so I can still get along here. And this is just using the Stays On direct to card. You don't want to get ink on your card where you don't want it, so it's good to come in and use a tissue or something like that to hold it. Alright, I'm not sort of quite getting the effect I want, so I'll come in and no, that's not working either, so I'm just going to swipe down the side and then I'll come back and do some more on that. So swiping along. I don't sort of really want a rectangle look to my card front, but we'll get around that once I've got enough black ink on. Alright, and then I'm just going to come in and use the corner of my Stays On and just use, like I'm just using the rectangle edge. Still having a few issues with my hand here. So I'm just dragging that edge, just the very edge here, along the card, and I'll turn it. Just sort of adds that artistic sort of look to your card, and we've blackened up the edges. Alright, so I think that might do us for our artistic look. What do you think? Do you like the effect? So that's hello Julie, how are you? Alright, so that's the card front. I'm not going to make it into a card because that'll all still be wet from the Stays On. And this is the card I did earlier. So remember, you just get your classic ink pads and glossy cardstock and just swirl it, swish it across backwards and forwards. Use a bit of a cut up sponge if you want to swirl some of the ink around. And then on this one I've just added some linen thread and rhinestones, which I coloured black with the dark Stampin' Blend, black Stampin' Blend. And then I've just mounted it on the card base and stamped the inside and the envelope as I usually do. I think you've all seen me do that. So line the two up, ink up your stamp and stamp across. Oh no, vertigo is terrible, Julie. Hope you get over it. Alright, so that was that one. And this one, I'm not actually going to mount up onto card at the moment because it's still a bit wet. So I've used, where have I put them? I've used Gorgeous Grape at the top, Highland Heather, Coastal Cabana, Pool Party, and Balmy Blue. Just swishing them across, and then I've inked the edges up with Stays On. So I hope you like that. Now I've got ink all over me. You're not having fun unless you get inky, are you? And that's what I title my live with Libby's. Let's get inky. So I hope you like that. I'm probably going to come in again over the weekend with another live video. But if I don't, I hope to see you all back on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Sydney time for Live with Libby. Don't forget, last day for your bonus coupons. Spend $90, get $9. Thanks, Kay. Yeah. And last day for the blended season and the watercolour pencils. So buy them. If you're shopping through my online store, don't forget to use the hostess code for some extra thank you rewards. Don't forget to like and share my video, like my business page, and you'll find you'll get notifications of when I'm going live again. Okay, so that's it from me for now. Short and sweet today, and hopefully I'll be back again soon and you can see another live with Libby. Okay, thanks so much for your time today. If you wanna play, bye for now. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find